Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs, and today I am doing an oldie but goodie treat holder that I used to make when my kids were little. Back then I put packs of candy corns at some of my craft shows. They would walk around. I will put a picture on my Facebook page. The link to join is below. They had like a little box that was a strap on it, and they looked so cute. They both made a lot of money that day. I just sold them for 50 cents. I think I made 120 of them. So they each made $30 that day, and for like an 8-year-old, that's pretty good. Enough for a Nintendo DS game or something. All right, so this is just a fold. There's no cutting. They're pretty quick to make. You can make them as intricate or as simple as you want. All right, I'm using the Spooky Halloween bundle. I also use the Spotlight on Nature dies, the 2 3/8 inch circle punch, and the 1 7/8 inch circle punch. Alrighty, so what we need for this project. Now I wrapped up 2 Twix bars. I thought these were the fun size that I bought, but they were like the half. Well, they're a little bigger than the ones that are about here, but they still worked. So this one here, I have them in. You can put a glue dot in if you want them to stay like completely secure. If you're going to put them in a big box of treats, then probably glue dot them in there. This one is a Reese's Pieces. You can put M&M's, Skittles, anything like this. It fits in there just great too. All right, this puffs up a little bit more, and this one's a little flatter, but they both will work. All right, so we only need a piece of DSP that is 6 by 6, some basic white for stamping. Now, instead of doing the stamping from the DSP, the Spooky Sweet DSP, you can use the cutouts that they give you there too. All right, we need a 2 3/8 circle out of basic black. I got that from this circle punch we have, and a 2 1/8 inch circle from Pumpkin Pie. This is the Spotlight on Nature dies. All right, so first let's work on our paper. I'm going to turn it like this. Many of you probably know this. If not, I'm teaching you now. All right, what we're going to do, this is the side we want on the outside. So flip it over to the inside. Decide which the point is going to show in the back here when they take the candy out. So decide what you would like up there. So I like that. So I'm going to just take the whole thing up and fold it into a triangle. Doesn't have to be exact, but pretty close. And then I'm just going to fold it. Okay, just like that. Now, we wanted this one at the top. So what I'm going to do is take this point and pull it down until it touches the bottom here. All right, just like that. And then fold it. Okay. Now we're going to work on this side. We're going to fold it. You can put your finger there if you want to. Right where this piece folds down, that's the edge. And we're going to fold this and push it up until it matches the line of this fold. Okay? And then do that. And we're going to do the same thing with this side. You can keep this folded up if it helps you. Pull that over until it hits this fold. Hold it, and then just use your bone folder. And that's it. All right, I'm going to put in a little bit of glue. Some people do this on a scoring board, but I feel like it's kind of hard. You don't even have to really do the glue if you don't want to. And that is your whole treat box. Really cute, right? Okay, so let's let that dry. And I've done this image before, but we're going to do it and cut it off this time. you could do as this one I did the cat, this one I did the Frankenstein. I keep calling him a werewolf. I apologize for that. It's a Frankenstein doggy. All right. Then I am going to take my 1 7/8 inch circle punch and do it that way. And I'm gonna try to center him in here. I want some of his pants. Oops. How about I just cut this so I can get it better? His head as far up as we can get it, and I want the lollipop to show and a little bit of his pants. And we don't even have to cut that out. Now, if you want to, like this one I did the broom, you could cut out the little pumpkin pail and attach it, but I don't really think it's that necessary. All right, I'm using 5 Stampin Blends. You could put this on colored paper here too and not do any stamping if you want, coloring if you want. I'm going to use light and dark Granny Apple Green, dark Pumpkin Pie, dark Fresh Freesia, and light Pool Party. All right, so let's do first, we'll use the dark Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to do his eye, his bolts in his neck, and his pants. Okay, now with the light Granny Apple Green, we're going to do his face, his little neck, and his hands and the part of his arms that shows. Okay, and then I'm going to use dark Fresh Freesia for his shirt. Okay, and then finally with the dark Pumpkin Pie, I'm going to do his lollipop. Nope, not finally, we still have the Pool Party. Now if you want to, you could cut out the image. Alright, but to make him look a little more popped out, I'm going to go around the whole image with a line of Pool Party, and it kind of makes him pop up like he's in the shadow, has a shadow. All right, now we need our 2 circles, the 2 3/8 inch circle punch, and this is the 2 1/8 inch Spotlight on Nature dies, and I'm just going to glue them together. Then I found my dimensionals. Can't believe it. I have one of those cobalt little teeny drawers that were popular at Lowe's last year or the year before. And my husband got me one for Christmas, and I hadn't realized that the reason my drawer was jammed because these fell behind. So I thought I was a bad orderer and didn't order myself dimensionals when I needed them, but I actually had these left. So I'll get more tomorrow anyway. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of Frankenstein. But now my drawer is broken. My husband has to put it back together because it was really jammed. All right. And I'm just going to put this right on the circle. I love how these 3 circles look, the layering. All right. Then it's probably easier if I put my Twix in there. And I'm going to put some more dimensionals on the back. And then I'm going to put it almost to the bottom, and it will stick up a little bit over this. Okay. I might put a glue dot in there, but I don't want to do it now because I want to take pictures and take it out. All right. Now I'm going to get some Petunia Pop Iridescent ribbon, and I'm going to double it and then tie a little bow. Okay, then I'm going to put a glue dot and some liquid glue. All right, I put that right there. Okay, now I have a little spider. I got this pack of spiders from Target, $1, pretty good. I think they did have them with the Halloween. Now I think they're in the dollar spot. I'm just going to clip it right there so it's kind of hanging out. All right, now I'm gonna, for the final touch, I'm gonna add some Wink of Stella to the lollipop. I didn't do it on these. And this one, I'll do it to the broom. You could do it to the witch hat if you want. And that is it. Really quick to make. You can cut out whatever you need to cut out and then sit by the TV and do a bunch for trick-or-treaters or school or whatever you like. All right, have a great day. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye.